Gentleman from Washington is recognized for 3 minutes.
I want to thank my friend.
Our Congressman Dan Newhouse helped Congress pass tax cuts that he claims will help regular families right here in central Washington.
The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, a commitment to my constituents to provide real relief.
But what does real relief in Newhouse's bill actually mean to working people living on the east side of the Cascades? Let's take a look at a husband and wife with 2 children making the average middle income in central Washington of about $52,000 a year. Under the old tax system, this family would be paying $4,600 in taxes. What does Dan Newhouse's tax law mean to this family of 4? Under the new law, a married couple with 2 children making $52,000 a year would still pay over $3,000 in taxes. Their tax rate would drop 3 percentage points. But Dan Newhouse's law only allows this family tax relief to last a few years, at which point our average family of 4 will go back to paying the old higher tax rate. The government estimates that the tax cuts passed by Dan Newhouse will add $2 trillion to the national debt. If the family tax relief for regular working people is small and temporary, the question is, who is getting these trillions of dollars in tax cuts? While Dan Newhouse's bill drops the family tax rate 3 percentage points, the bill drops the tax rate for entities owned by corporate shareholders at least a full 14 percentage points, to an incredible 27 percentage point drop on some corporate earnings. That's nearly 10 times the tax relief given to working families. And the lowest tax rates apply only to corporate profits that were stashed offshore in international tax havens. These enormous tax breaks for corporate entities are permanent, unlike the family tax cut. Dan Newhouse has shown that when we send him to the nation's capital, he's willing to explode the national debt for corporate shareholders. But what is Newhouse willing to do for working families right here in central Washington? When asked about how he was going to represent us, his voters, while working in Washington, D.C., he said this.
I think we've got to be very responsible in the kind of promises that we make to the citizens of this country. We've got to be realistic in what we can afford.
It's time to question if Dan Newhouse's priorities and values are right for working families here in central Washington. For more information, please go to questionpac.org. That's questionpac.org. Paid for by QuestionPac, not affiliated with any political party or candidate.